Good afternoon, everybody, and thanks for tuning in. John Kelly, Profiler here, and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow. Yeah, there's a pair of Full House couldn't beat, right? I must say that everybody is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. And also, I want to invite any of you who have family members suffering from addictive illness to feel free to go to John Kelly's Thrive. We've got some really good educational videos up on YouTube. John Kelly's Thrive. Feel free, okay? One of the biggest mass murders in the country right now is addictive illness, okay? With all that being said, my focus today is on Lori and Chad and what they did to Tylee and JJ. And I'm not exactly sure what they did. Did they bury them? Did they kill them? They were found on Chad's property. So, it's all still up in the air. But the bottom line I have for you guys is, does a psych diagnosis do justice here? This was a horrendous act. We're talking about, different diagnoses that's put out by the DSM-5 and, rightfully so. We've got a lot of people who are sociopaths we're chasing, psychopaths, borderline personalities that are extremely violent. We have a lot of comorbidity. That means multiple diagnoses among some of these predators. Most of these predators have multiple diagnoses. But here's where I'm at. Are we looking at psychiatric problems, or are we looking at just pure plain diabolical evil? Okay, because when I look at these two kids and the way they were found on Chad Daybell's property, and, who was cut up, who was burned, based on what we know, and the whole, all the events, that took place to bring us and bring these kids to this point, to that point of, being in a hole in the ground, completely cut up and disfigured. My God, is there a psychiatric diagnosis that's appropriate here? That's where I'm going. Are we just looking at diabolical evil? Because I for the life of me, can't get away from it. It looks like extremely evil to me. And it reminds me of when I went into death row in Texas and I interviewed Henry Lee Lucas on death row. He was found guilty of 11 murders and he was on death row waiting to be executed. He was going to go on the gurney. They were going to give him a shot. At least that's what everybody believed. He didn't believe that. He said, no, he said, I didn't kill that one girl that they're going to try and kill me over. He said, so they're going to have to drop the death penalty. I said, Henry, why would you call me if you're on plea? You got a plea going. No, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all. I didn't kill her. You know what? He got off death row. He got a stay by George Bush and was given life imprisonment on the other murders, but was found not guilty on the murder of this one particular girl they had him focused for the death penalty on. So anyway, in his presence, I don't know how to explain it to you, but being up close and personal to him, and you're going to see a shot of him, okay, so you have an idea of what it was like in there. I felt the presence of a very, very evil entity. I'm not sure if a diagnosis could actually define Henry Lee Lucas. Okay, and I will tell you that he lied right to my face without even skipping a beat. His heart didn't skip a beat when he told me he didn't commit these murders. And then I questioned him. I said, oh, you didn't kill Becky Powell? No way, she ran away with a trucker. I said, well, they found her over in the woods, and supposedly you led them to her over there, and she was found stabbed to death. Yeah, well, I didn't kill her. She ran away with some truck. And he's telling me this after he admitted to this, right? So then I said, what about Kate Rich? That was an elderly woman. She was like, I think in her late 70s, 80s. You cut her up and put her in a stove and try to cook her body down I said, what was that all about? No, I didn't do that to Kate Rich. He said, no way, I didn't do that. I said, well, you admitted that, you know? And he's looking at me and he's looking at me. I mean, it's just a feeling of I'm in the presence of an evil entity, something extremely evil. And he admitted to a lot of other murders, hundreds of murders, as a matter of fact, before I met him, but recanted on all of them. Said, nah, I didn't do it. I was just manipulating the cops, wanted to get out of here, wanted to get out of prison for a while. Stay at a nice hotel, have 3 squares a day and ride around the car with the cops. But he said, I just manipulated them. I just took advantage of them. So anyway, I've been in the presence of a lot of evil. And I got to tell you that some of these stories, will be coming out. I'll be talking about them. But the bottom line is that I don't think, again, there's a diagnosis that would definitely do right by Henry Lee Lucas. There's just too much there. And I'm getting that feeling with Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow. So please, send us your comments. Let us know what you think. Does a psych diagnosis do justice? Or is it evil and diabolical? That's their diagnosis. Or is it a mixture of both? We love to hear from you. Most importantly, please take care of yourself and stay safe out there. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us. Thank you so much for the subscriptions. And please, again, send us your comments and let us know what you think. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Be well.